Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me for another math session. So this is the fifth part of the chapter, that is perimeter and area. We have already done some of the questions of the workout in the previous video. So let us do the remaining ones. So here it says that Shalini is making a triangular chart. This is a triangular chart for her house competition. The chart has the shape of an equilateral triangle. And you know the equilateral triangle, the sides are the same. This is equilateral triangle. So this is 1.3. So 1.3 over here, 1.3 and 1.3, that all are in meters. She needs to add a ribbon border. This is a ribbon border around the entire chart. So entire is important. Find the length of the ribbon that she needs. So first thing, what are we going to see? That we have to write here side of equilateral triangle is given 1.3 meter, and perimeter of equilateral triangle is going to be 3s. You know, all the sides are same, and there are three sides for the triangle. So 3 into 1.3, that will be 3.9 meter. So we got a perimeter of this one. So now this is what they asked her. She needs to add a ribbon border. So find the length of the ribbon that she needs. So only the ribbon that she needs is the perimeter of the rectangle. Now the next one says that Jasmine is making a display board for the school talent show. The display board is a 10 meter by 6 meter. So the length is given as 10 meter, and this is going to be the breadth is 6 meter. So if the ribbon cost is 4 per meter, so I have told you in the previous this one, whenever the per meter is given, so what you have to think, you have to think about the perimeter. If it was a per square meter means square, whenever this word is used, that means it is going to be the area. This is just per meter, means you have to think of the perimeter. How much will it cost to add the ribbon border around the entire display board? So length is given, this is the length and this is the breadth. So length is 10 meter, breadth is 6 meter. So as I told you, this is just given, the cost is given per meter, means you have to go for the perimeter, because directly the perimeter word is not given. How to start for many of them, write the area and then they get the wrong answer. So just try to understand that the square, if it is given, then it is an area, and if just per meter means that is going to be the perimeter. So perimeter of rectangle, you know the formula, twice into length plus breadth. So length is 10 and this one is 6, so twice will be here. So 2 into 10 plus 6 is 16, and when you multiply this, because here is a multiplication sign, so that is 32 meter. So now what did they give here? They have given the cost. Cost is 4 per meter. Per means 1. So now we'll write here cost of 1 meter ribbon is rupees 4. So we got how many meters ribbon is 32. So therefore cost of 32 meter ribbon. So see, a meter and meter should be together. So what are you going to do? You are going to put a cross. So wherever you put a cross means two numbers that should be together. So that is going to be multiplied and this will go in the denominator. So 4 into 32. That is going to be divided by 1, that the number is going to be the same. So 4 into 32, that is rupees 120. That is the cost what they have asked for 32 meter. Now the next one says that Ram has a square field of area. So there's a square field. Area is given as 81 square meter. Find the cost of fencing it at the cost of rupees 10 per meter. So now again here, what they have done, they have written here per meter. So now look at here. First thing what they are given, first thing let us see the first sentence. Now area is given. So we'll start with the area. This area is given 81 square meter. So we'll start with the formula for area first. We'll write an area of square field that is given over here, and the cost is given as 10 per meter. So area of square means first thing, because why we are going to find out this area of square, because they have asked us find the cost of fencing it at the cost of this one per meter. See, this was in square meter and this is in per meter, means we want the first thing, we want the side of it, means we will find out the side first. So why, I'll tell you for this one. First let us do here the area of square, means we put here as side square, and we know the area of square is 81. So below this area, we'll write 81 and this is the side square. So squaring both sides. So when you square both sides, you will put a root sign for this one as well as the root sign for this one. So what will you get here? When you put a root means 9 into 9. That is going to be 81. So you are going to write a 9. And this, whenever there is root and this square means that root sign goes up. That will be S. So 9 meter is S. Now what are you going to do? First thing you are going to give write the this one area, means why we did area for the because we knew the area. So with the help of this, we were able to find out the side. And now they said, find the cost at the cost of rupees 10 per meter. Means per meter means this is the perimeter. So perimeter, because square meter, not the area. So we have to start with the formula for this one. Perimeter of square, that is 4s. And here is, now you got SS 9. So here just you put and this 10. So whenever you are going to do the fencing, the cost of that fencing, you have to consider this one and not this one. This we did it just because we wanted the side. Hope you got this one. So always look at what is given over here, wherever the cost is given. Now see here, this is 36. So they said cost of 1 meter fencing is given as 10. So cost of this 36 meters. So why we did here meter and meter together. So we are going to cross multiply this. So what do you get? Wherever the two numbers means, that will go in the numerator and this one will go in the denominator. But usually we don't write 1 because that will be the number itself. So 10 into 36, which is going to be 360 meter. Now the area of floor of rectangular kitchen is 135. See, it is a rectangle and the area is given. The kitchen is 15 meter long. So wide is 8. So this is very easy. Area is given. So we'll start with the area of rectangle. This is given, first the given things. And then what will we write here? Area of floor, that is the formula is, because why did we write here? Because that is a rectangular, or you can also write here rectangular floor. That will be more better. Just add this word rectangular floor. So now this is length into width. And this is given as 135. So below this, we are going to write a 135. And here the length is given as 15. And this is the width. So when we divide this, this will be here. When we divide this, so what I can do, 15 9 is 135. That is the width. So 9 meters is equal to width. So for width of kitchen is 9 meter. That is what they have asked. Find the cost of leveling a rectangular field of dimensions. So these are the dimensions. This is the length and this is the breadth given. And it is in the this field is of rectangular shape. So at the rate of, now see here, 45 per meter square. Meter square. See here, meter square means either you can write square meter and meter square. Both are the same. So that means this way we have to consider the area. Hope you got this. These both are the same. Square meter and meter say. So now let us write this is the length and breadth. So just the given things. Then the cost, I just wrote it over here. Then area of field means, because why? Because it is, you can also write a rectangular field. You can add this word. It's up to you. So length into breadth. So what are you going to do? The length is this and this one, you will write it over here. So when you multiply this, you get 33.75 square meter, because why? Area is in square. So now what did it give here? The cost they have given as 45 per meter square. Per means 1 meter square. So cost of square meter, or you can also write here meters, 1 meter square. Both is the same because they have mentioned the 1 meter square. Okay, so you can also change over here to that one. So both are the same. So this is 45. So we want for this much. So that is 33.75 square meter. So when you cross multiply, so what will you get here? These two numbers together. That is, you are going to multiply this one divided by 1. And that is, your answer should be 1518.75, because that is the cost. That will be in rupees. Now the next one they say is that a figure is formed by putting two squares. This is very important. I'll show you with the help of the figure. If you draw the figure correctly, your answer should be right. Two squares are there. Of side are given as 8.5 centimeter, and that is side by side. Side by side means these two squares are arranged side by side. Find the perimeter and area of the figure thus obtained. After doing this, you have to find out the perimeter and area. So this is the one square and this is the second square. So you're going to join that, because they said side by side. You're going to join it. And this is given as, the side is given as 8.5. So this is 8.5. And because it is a square, so this also, now this will be 8.5. So first thing, what are we going to do? This whole thing is the length. And this is the breadth of it. So in this whole thing, only one side is given as 8.5. So we want this total. So what are you going to do? This is very important step. Just concentrate on this step. Length of rectangle. So first thing, because why? When we are joining this together, when we are joining two squares, what do you get the shape? You get the rectangle, isn't it? This looks like and it's a rectangle only. So we are writing here length of rectangle. Hope this is clear. So now what is this? Length is given as 8.5. This also will be 8.5 because this is the second square. So when you add this one, you get 17. Breadth will be the same. This any part, this breadth is going to be the same. That is only just 8.5 and of a rectangle. So now we want, first thing we'll look for the perimeter. You know the perimeter, this is because it is a rectangle. You have to think the perimeter of this figure means this. First the rectangle. So that is twice into length plus breadth. So length we got as 17. You are going to put here 17 and this is 8.5. So when you add this, you get 25.5 and when you multiply this into this, you get 51. So perimeter is done. Now what did they say? They asked us the area as well. So area, because that is a rectangle, area is length into width. So what is that length is? We got here as 17. So here we will write 17 and this is 8.5. So the area is 144.5 and of course the square, because that is a area, square centimeter. So the next one says that a rectangular park is 90 meter long and 35 meter wide. A lady walks around the park traveling 5 kilometers. How many times did she go around the park? Now see here, first we'll write the length of the rectangular park, that is given 90. Then the breadth of this is given as 35. Width means nothing but or you can also write here the width, because the wide is given. Both are the same. So now what are you going to write here? Perimeter of park. So here also you can write with W here. So you can change that one, because somewhere it's given here B and somewhere it's given the breadth and the width. So you can also change, both are the same. So just write it, for it will be more better. Just here also you can make the changes, that is width and here as well. So perimeter of park is twice into length plus width. So you know this 90. So here also you can write it at 90. This is the width is 35. So you can also write this as here 35. When you add this, you get 125. When you multiply this, you get 250. Now see, this was in meter. Okay, so now what are we going to do? First thing now, what are we going to do here? Now see here, this is given, the lady is walking 5 kilometers, and these things were given in meter. So now first thing, 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. So she's walking how many? Traveling how many? That is 5 kilometers. So 5 kilometer, when you multiply this, that is going to be 5000 meter. So distance covered by a lady, we can say, first thing we have to change the unit and then do the other calculations. So now look at here. So this, hope you got this step. So now say here, now they are asked, how many times did she go around the park? So now we have a number of rounds we have to find covered by her. So that is what the distance covered. So that is 5000. And the perimeter is 250. So distance traveled divided by perimeter of park. Hope you got this. That is only 5000 and the perimeter is 250. So what happens here? This and this gets cut. So what is that going to be? 25 ones are 24, 25 twos and this is 1 0. So 20 means 20 times. So this is the final answer. So by this one we have completed the chapter. So we'll stop over here, and please do like and subscribe to this channel so you get the notification of the other chapters and many more. Thank you.